Good afternoon. I'm coming on to make a quick video because I am so surprised and happy and just in awe of all that God is doing in my life. Many of you know that I started back in 2018 this group called the Ebony and Ivory Challengers, and it just was a handful of people. It started out in Westchester with some friends that I met in Westchester, and then I told some other people about it, and we met at a diner, Penrose Diner, and had what was called a meeting of the minds. However, I made a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and then it just kind of lay dormant. People didn't seem like they were really interested in the next venue that I put together, and I just kind of like let it go. I didn't let it go totally because I did make a Facebook page and an Instagram page, and I did post in it, but I didn't do anything with it other than the postings. Then all these different crimes and hate crimes and the police brutality, and then all of those different things that was flooding the media with all the injustices done to black people. All those things started coming about. So then I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Because I didn't want it to seem like it was a riot. Like if I got a group of people together, I didn't want the police to think we were rioting. So it kind of just laid dormant some more. And then COVID came. So long story short, the Ebony and Ivory Challenge page and Challengers, the group, and then on Instagram was pretty much just some place that I would post that we need to stop this racism, that we need to get rid of racism and do something about it. But I didn't really do anything about it. Besides the people that I would meet or my friends and family, I would always have them taking the pledge and talking to them about it, but I wasn't actively doing anything about it. So lo and behold, yesterday morning, I woke up and I was getting ready for the East Point Breeze Neighbors cookout, and a thought popped in my head like, why don't you take the plan and the purpose and the goal, why don't you take your little forms with you, the pledge, and introduce it to people in the neighborhood? Well, I did. And it was phenomenal. Like, people loved the idea. They just thought, yeah, I'll take the pledge, and I want to know more about it. And it goes right along with the type of person that I am and also the entire weekend. So I'm going to post some pictures of me, and her name is Carol Cook. Carol Cook, I met her like 2 weeks ago at a singles conference, and we became friends like almost instantly. We met in the parking lot. Next thing you know, we were girlfriends. She heard about the cookout yesterday, and we became friends on Facebook. She saw it. She said, I'll come up. She came up. So I actually had a stranger, because my family and people that I know that I only knew her a couple weeks, and I only knew her through meeting her there, and then we became friends on Facebook. So technically a stranger and a white person, and I'm a black person, so whatever. A strange white girl came to my house and stayed for the weekend and went to the cookout with me. You would have thought that she lived in the neighborhood. You would have thought she was on the committee. You would have thought she's been my girlfriend for years. She blended right in with my family, with my friends. Then she's talking to her mother on the phone. Her mother's talking to me. But I say all of this, and I'm posting this to say, please, 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 to my white friends, my black friends, I don't care what your nationality is, to all of my friends, please, let's start looking at people for who they are, not the color of their skin. You're missing out on some great friendships and relationships with people if you are judging people by the color of their skin. For those of us that are Christians, we should know better anyway. Yes, there are things that have been done to us, black people. When I say us, some terrible things have been done to us. So are you supposed to keep your eyes and ears open and pay attention? Yes, you are. But to hate someone because of the color of their skin is wrong. And I'm telling you that we need to open up our hearts and minds, all of us, all colors, and start embracing people for who they are. We had a great weekend together. We went to the cookout. We were tired because we worked so hard at the cookout. We came back. We took naps and rested. Then we got back up. We went to the movies to see Respect. We've had prayer together. We've discussed scriptures. We've talked about relationships. We have a lot in common with the singleness and the Christian stuff. And so we have things in common. But then we found out more about each other, other things that we have in common. And so I'm just doing this video to say that I am going, as long as I live, I'm going to keep pressing forward to fighting against racism. And hopefully I will make some type of a difference in this evil world. I'm going to keep fighting for being a Christian and what it means to be a Christian and trying to live a life that's holy unto God. And for those that know me, you know that I have done plenty of things that were not pleasing in the eyesight of God. And I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, just like we all are, or should be trying to be a work in progress and try to be better. So I just felt like I needed to make this video, and it's for me too, because Facebook for me is like a journal. Anything in my life that I don't want to forget, if I put it on Facebook, even though one day they might charge us for this, and I might have to pay them to get all my information. But as of right now, it's free, so I can look back last year and see what I did this day. On this day, I love the memories, and this is something that is a memory for me, and I don't want to ever forget it. So I'm just encouraging everyone to love one another. All the human beings love one another, regardless of your race. And I'm going to close with saying this, because I say this a lot. If the aliens, if you believe in aliens, if there are aliens, if they're looking at us, they're actually saying that they can come down and take over at any time. Because if we are not able to get along with each other over a thin layer of skin, anyone could come and take over us. So we need to really unite as human beings. So have a great Sunday. God bless you. And I'll make another video when I think of something else important to say. Bye.